Well, everybody, it's Henry Weederman. So I'm working on this MS 193T, and I'm getting ready to put the piston onto the conrod. One ring's already in, which is the right side. I got the exhaust, which is marked pointing down towards the exhaust. I've already checked it against the machine. I got my lube. I love my Permatex Ultra Slick. I'll talk about it every day. Can't go wrong with this stuff. Put a little bit on this bearing. Just a little squirt. It's sticky. Done my saws really well. I've checked all the bearings. There's no play. There's no slop other than what's designed. You slide on the piston. You take your pin. Get it lined up. Never works while you're doing it on camera. Come on now. Oh, they're slick. They put the circlip on the other side. Put the circlip on the wrong side, but that's okay. Typically, the circlip is on the one side that doesn't have the removal slot, but that's okay. Wonder what was getting me. Kind of caught me off guard. I use brass tools. Alright, the circlip is always tricky. I've done this many times and I've still popped them out. So I got my brass tool ready. I get one side of it lined up. Can't really show you. It's kind of hard. I can talk you through it. I get one corner started, and I take my tool, my brass tool, and I'll just push down on it and work it around like I do when I do the compression rings. I do the same thing. Got to keep your finger on it though, because that thing will skyrocket and it will disappear on you. Been down that road. You'll say a bunch of nasty words too. And you don't find it right away. You'll find it weeks later when you're cleaning up your shop. You're like, where have you been hiding? Well, the dang, there's places too. So anyways. They got a tool you can use, I guess, for this. I'm not into that. More tools. We got enough tools. Come on, clip. That's why I don't like it in this. I should have caught it, but it's alright. You don't want to take them out if you don't have to. I like the little ears on them because I can pinch them. But you don't get that on OEM. They don't do it that way. Okay, I feel it. I gotta get under my glove and push it in. Did I get it? And almost. God darn, I had it right there. Took my finger off for 1 second. So it took. Come on. Oh, had it. I'm watching me live video. The guy getting his butt kicked by a circlip. Oh. I got it. Gotta make sure it's locked in. You gotta make sure that tip is locked in there. You don't make sure it's locked in, that will pop out. And let me tell you, it'll do some damage. Okay, I got it. All right, circlip's in. Check it. Okay, check both ways. All right, now what I want to do is I'm going to do a dry fit. I got lube on all this. I'm going to dry fit it into the cylinder. Okay, so the clutch side was the exhaust side. Clutch side to the exhaust side. I'm just going to drop it down in there. Make sure. Look at that. We've got the bearings. I showed you how to put the bearings on. Got a nice fit. Okay, so far so good. So all right, put it back up with the pin up. Now I'm going to put the ring on. I'm going real easy. Like I said, I do two thumbs. I do 2 thumbs and roll it. Sorry, 2 thumbs and I just roll it on. I'm going to keep this down 5 minutes. I'm afraid to put a little bit of lube on it. The bearing's got a little bit of grease, but I'll just shoot a little bit on there just to comfort Work it around. I'm gonna hurt it. It'll burn off. In this case, a little bit more is better than not enough. And I'll throw some down in here. Get this lower bearing on the crank. I already got the one up in the piston. Don't be afraid to lube it up. If you're a PP guy, wear your PP. These come with a nice little ring that holds the ring in place for you. Now, this does have a beveled edge, so if you're good at what you do, you would be able to put it on without this, but we'll go for demonstration. We'll just put it, so bring it right down just above the ring, so you got something to start in with. I'll make sure the cylinder is lubricated up. Put some more slick on it. Again, you ain't gonna hurt it. And she's ready to go in. Now, what I won't do, and I'll show you the next one, is I'll slide this in. Well, I can do it now. So make sure your seals are all lubed up. Try not to get any on the outer edge. That's also possible. It's so small. Just do it on the shaft. Carefully slide your seals on. This one's got a little lip on it, so I do have a tool I made. Little plastic tool I made. Well, funnel. Flip it over. Slide it on. Slide it on. Take your seal. Still got a little edge on it, not like boom, goes right on. Right on. They're slippery. Take my tool back off. Slippery. Hold on a minute. Just grab it real quick. Take my seal tool off. Make sure my other side's good. Pick up my seal. Carefully slide it on, right direction, right direction. Seals are on. I'm gonna go ahead and feed this in while I'm working. I got you recording. All right, so I know it's gotta be towards exhaust. Exhaust is that way. I also know that the clutch has gotta be towards the exhaust side on this model. So got everything lined up. Put it in nice and straight. Push it down. Your sleeve will slide right off. Pull it up with your fingers. Then all you gotta do is take a pair of scissors. Cut it. Comes right off, and then slide your whole crank assembly down, and there you go. Next, I'll go into lubing it. That quick, that easy. Take my glove off, and I'll get into lubrication. I mean, not lubrication, but RTV in the clamshell, and then I'll let this sit overnight, and this thing is ready for testing in the morning. All right, Henry, the Weed Your Man out. Have a good night.